Hello, my name's Sarah and I work for Hobbycraft Bournemouth. Today we are going to be making a button art canvas, a Mashie Letter, a bulbul, a frozen themed snowflake and a necklace. The first thing we are going to make is a button art canvas. So we need a small canvas, a few different types of buttons, and I'm going to use a glue gun for quick and easy adhesion. I'm going to design a simple flower in the centre of my canvas. Once you're happy with your design, you can start gluing. I'm going to start in the centre of my canvas and start working outwards. I'm just applying a small amount of glue to the centre of the button and then gently pressing it down. There will be a few strings of glue sometimes on some of the buttons, but these will just pull straight off once you're finished. Once all your buttons are glued down, you can go back over, make sure they're all secure and get rid of any of the glue gun threads that are remaining. So there's our finished button canvas. For some added colour, you could have painted the background before or chosen different colour buttons to suit your room. Next we're going to make a Mashie Letter. I'm going to paint the Mashie Letter orange so that it tones in nicely when I pop the orange buttons on top. I'm just going to take some acrylic paint and a nice soft brush and start applying a thin layer all over. So you need to make sure you cover all the sides and all the edges. And you need to let it dry. So next we need to start arranging our buttons onto the front of our E. We start with larger ones in the corners and then you can start filling in the smaller gaps. Once you're happy with the layout of your buttons, you can start gluing them down. I'm going to be using a hot glue gun and then just start at one corner, applying a small amount and working your way around. Once you've finished gluing your letters, make sure they're all secure and then just wipe away any of the glue gun threads that remain. And that's our finished Mashie Letter. Next we're going to make a bulbul. For this one we need a polystyrene ball, some pins and the buttons of your choice. I'm just going to start painting the bulbul base just to hide any gaps from when the buttons overlap. It doesn't have to be even because we're going to be covering the whole thing with the buttons. So I'm going to be choosing the pink and purple pins to go with the purple buttons. So pop the pin through one of the buttonholes and then into the polystyrene. And then continue to do this, working your way all the way around the bulbul and then up each side. So once you've covered your bulbul with your buttons, you can either add some embroidery floss or some ribbon to hang it up, or just keep it as an ornament like that. So next we're going to make a frozen themed snowflake. For this you need some plain craft sticks, blue buttons, and I'm going to use the hot glue gun again. First of all you need to arrange your craft sticks into two crosses, and then we need to glue those all together. Next we need to decide which blue buttons we want on our frozen themed snowflake. Just arrange them all over the wood until you're happy with the design. Once you're happy with your arrangement of buttons, you can start sticking them down. Just apply a small amount of glue to the back of each button and gently place back on the wood. We can tidy up any of the strings later. Once you've finished gluing all your buttons, check they're all secure and then you can neaten up any of the edges. And there's our finished frozen themed snowflake. Next we're going to make a necklace. For the necklace you need some jewellery wire, crimp beads, trigger clasps and crimping pliers. You also need some sharp scissors to cut the wire. You can always just hang it up against yourself to judge where you want the necklace to fall and then make sure you add a few inches for the securings each end. You then need to decide which buttons you want on your necklace. I'm going to do some turquoise and orange and thread through one of the holes. You can either do it all the way around or just a small section at the front, which is what I'm going to do. Once you are happy with how many buttons you have on your wire, take one end of your wire and thread a crimp bead on. You then take one side of your clasp and thread that on after, and then take the wire end and thread it back down through the crimp bead, just leaving a short tail like that end. We then take the crimping pliers and secure the crimp bead in place with a sharp squeeze. And now that end should be secure. Do exactly the same with the other, and that is your finished necklace. So today we've made a button necklace, we've made a frozen themed snowflake, we've made a bulbul, we've made a Mashie Letter, and we've also made a button canvas. For more information on any of the products I've used today, check out our website or visit us in store.